Hello everyone, and welcome to Lisa Show CBP Creative Book Project. Today we're talking with two characters from Jerry Spinelli's Stargirl. Both these wonderful guests went to Micah Area High School at the time of the book. Micah Area High School is located in Micah, Arizona. The story starts with Leo Borlaug, our first guest, who moved to Micah when he was only 12 years old. Well everyone, let's welcome Leo. Leo, welcome to our show. We're so glad to have you here.
Thanks so much for having me, Elisa. Really.
So everyone, raise your hand if you ever had a collection of anything. Okay, so we have quite a few. We heard of collecting stamps, teddy bears, cars, and even clothes. But Leo, when you were 12 years old, you started to collect something very unique. Can you tell us what it was?
Well, Elisa, it was very unique and very rare. I started to collect porcupine neckties.
Yes, it is very rare, Leo. How many did you end up collecting?
For 2 years after my 12th birthday, my collection stood at one tie until my 14th birthday when I was mailed a second tie. There was no name on the box, so I thought it was my parents. But when they denied it, I thought it was my uncle, who originally sent me my first one. He also denied sending it. I was very confused and didn't know who sent it.
Yes, that is very strange for a person who gave you the tie not to put their name on it. Well, Leo, let's move forward in time to your junior year of high school. Everyone was talking about a certain girl. This girl is very different from everyone who attends Micah, correct?
Yes, very correct, Elisa.
What did people think and say about her? What did you think?
Well, when everyone first was talking about her, I was lost. I hadn't seen her yet. I heard it in English and geometry. Did you see her? Who could it be? A new student? A spectacular blonde from California? Or from back east, where many of us came from? Or one of those summer makeovers, someone who leaves in June looking like a little girl and returns in September as a full-bodied woman, a 10-week miracle. And then, in Earth Sciences, I heard a name, Stargirl. I turned to the senior slouching behind me. Stargirl? I said. What kind of name is that? He said, that's it, Stargirl Caraway. She said it in a homeroom.
Other than the name, did you see anything else that was unique about her?
Yes, in the cafeteria at lunch, she sat by herself and carried a ukulele. Then out of the blue, she started playing it, dancing and twirling all around. And she always carried this rat named Cinnamon. Also, when I followed her one day after school, I saw her meditating in the desert.
Oh wow, that's very different. Well, I heard that you were friends with this girl. May you tell me about your friendship?
Yes, we actually dated for a bit. I was both attracted and repelled by her. When I found out that she liked me, she was singing happy birthday, as she usually does with her ukulele, but she stopped at my table and just looked at me. Then she started singing, smiling, and looking right at me. My face was burning. When she was down, my friend Kevin asked me why. And then she tugged on my earlobe and said, he's cute, and walked off. When we dated, we had many good moments and many bad moments.
Well, what were some of the bad moments?
Well, when she was on the cheer team, she cheered for the wrong team. In her eyes, she didn't cheer for the wrong team. She just thought that everyone should be cheered for. That was a big mistake. Everyone shunned her for that and threw tomatoes right in her face. Then I felt embarrassed and begged her to change to be normal.
Well, you didn't think that she was normal?
No, she was different. Very different. This was something that got her into trouble.
So she wasn't like everyone else. When you asked her to become normal, did she?
Yes, she actually did. She changed her name back to Susan, which was her given name. She dresses and acts just like everyone else. This didn't last very long. She was back to herself in no time.
Thank you so much, Leo. We were very glad to have you on our show. But now we want to talk a little bit to our second guest, Stargirl herself. Everyone, please welcome Stargirl. Hello, Stargirl. We're very happy to have you on our show.
Thank you, Elisa.
So, Stargirl, that's a very interesting name. But why did you change your name from Susan to Stargirl?
I didn't feel like Susan anymore.
So, when you don't feel like being called Susan anymore, you changed your name to Stargirl?
No.
What else did you name yourself?
Pocket Mouse, then Mud Pie, then Whole Gully, then Stargirl.
Wow, such creative names you named yourself. How often did you change your name?
Whenever it doesn't fit anymore. I'm not my name. My name is something I wear like a shirt. It gets worn, I outgrow it, I change it.
So, what did your parents think? Are they sad that you didn't keep Susan?
No, it was almost their idea. When I started calling myself Pocket Mouse, when I was little, they called me that too, and we just never went back.
In the book, it says you said the Pledge of Allegiance differently. Many of your peers said that it was an insult to the country. What do you think?
It sounds right to me.
Also, there was an issue about you cheering for the wrong team. Why did you cheer for the opposite team?
I guess because I'm a cheerleader. Then the other team scores a point and you see how happy it makes all the fans. Doesn't it make you happy too? Doesn't it make you want to join in? Don't you ever want the other team to be happy too?
Wow, I never thought about it like that, Stargirl. You have a beautiful heart. Also, I heard that you were homeschooled before you came to Minecraft. Why did you stop homeschooling?
I wanted to make friends. Even though people didn't treat me so well, I still have a lot of friends in my opinion.
Well, you are on a show called Hot Seat, right? For those who don't know what Hot Seat is, it is a show from Micah Area High School, interviewed many different guests, students, and teachers. They had a jury where many students could come and ask questions to the guests. Stargirl, how was your experience on Hot Seat?
Well, it was fun. I joked around with the host Kevin a lot. Everyone asked me a lot of questions about some of the things you just asked me and more. They were a bit mean to me, but I didn't mind. I was nice to them anyway.
After Hot Seat, though, you changed and became very popular. People started to dress like you and even had their own pet cinnamons. They followed you and wanted to be around you. But you also changed. You no longer cheer for the opposite team. You stopped acting like the old Stargirl and acted just like everyone else. But when you went back to the old Stargirl, you were still very popular. After a little book, you were liked by everyone there. You, you and everyone else went to a dance. Every dance, you were dancing and singing, and everyone was dancing with you, and you were being free. And then something dreadful happened, which made you leave the school. Can you tell us what it was?
Yes, a girl. I'm not gonna say her name. Slapped me. She was mad that I made such an impact in the school and just flipped. But I didn't hurt her back. I just kissed her and then left. I left the school, left the town, and moved. I moved to Pennsylvania and wrote Leo a letter, which is in the second book by Jerry Spinelli, Love Stargirl. Well, everyone, that concludes our Creative Book Project Elisa show. I would like to thank both our guests, Stargirl and Leo. Have a great day, and I hope you enjoyed it. Also, pick up a copy of Jerry Spinelli's Stargirl and Love Stargirl.